Getting started with Logic Hop is quick and easy. From the Plugins page, simply click Add New. Under the Add Plugins page, under Keyword, search for Logic Hop, locate the Logic Hop plugin, click Install Now, and then go ahead and click Activate. Once activated, you can go to the Logic Hop settings page. For our default installation, we can leave the basic settings as is, but what we want to do for this tutorial is go ahead and click Enable Session Display. I've got a page set up called Logic Hop Test, and you'll see it has two pieces of copy on it, viewed multiple pages and viewed one page. I'm going to go ahead and edit this page, and you'll see in the WordPress editor, I've got those same pieces of copy here. What I want to do is I want to select my first piece of text, viewed multiple pages, and using the Logic Hop tool palette, I want to use one of our default conditions, which is user has viewed more than one page. Go ahead and select that and choose Insert Conditional Shortcode. And what that does is that's going to wrap that piece of text with that shortcode, meaning that if the user has viewed more than one page, we'll show that piece of copy. With viewed one page, I want to go ahead and also click the Logic Hop palette, and instead of using the conditional shortcode, I want to use the inverse, which is a conditional not shortcode. And user has viewed more than one page. This is if that has not happened. So I choose Insert Conditional Not Shortcode, and that's also inserted on the page. When I go ahead and update this, it saves the page. And what I want to do is I want to open this in a new Incognito window. So I'm simply going to right-click on this and choose Open in a new Incognito window, and this will give us a fresh session, and you'll see that we have viewed one page. Now if I go ahead and I navigate to the home page, and then I go back to the page I was previously on, you'll see that it says viewed multiple pages. This simply lets us know that this user has viewed one page the first time they come to the page in a new session, and as they've viewed multiple pages on the website, you will see that condition met where the user has viewed more than one page. Now we can see this in action each time we open a new Incognito window. So we'll see that I have this open. If I go ahead and close it, by right-clicking on the link, Open Link in Incognito Window, we'll see that, again, it says Viewed One Page, and that's because the session has been cleared out. And this is a great way to test your Logic Hop functionality in an Incognito window. So let's take a look at this and view this a little bit further, and now we can add a query string to this, which is session equals display. And this will echo out and display all of the data that Logic Hop has available for this particular user in this session. And we can go through and see all of these different options and what we have available. We'll see our landing page, we'll see our source, we can see the number of views, and so forth. One thing to pay particular attention to is that we have the number of views for this page, and the number of views is 2. So when I scroll down, you'll see viewed multiple pages. Well, that's because when I added the query string, we actually saw this page reload. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this whole URL, close out the Incognito window, and then open a new one up, paste in the URL, and now we have a new session. So when I scroll down, we'll see quickly viewed one page. And then if I scroll back up and I look at the raw data that Logic Hop has stored, we're going to find views, and here we have views 1. We also have the page here, and this is our page ID. So this is the page ID for my WordPress page itself. If I come into WordPress and I look at my query string here for my editor, we'll see that the post ID or the page ID, same thing, is 155. So this is just a quick way to debug these settings. If I go ahead and load this page again, this time I'm going to clear out the query string so we don't see that data. You'll see that as it loads again, it says viewed multiple pages. Another nice thing as well is using the JavaScript console, we can also go ahead and view Logic Hop variables. So when we have that session output enabled, I can choose Logic Hop debug, hit enter, and we'll see all of these variables available in JavaScript. So you'll see that I also have views too. Another interesting thing is if I reload this page, it also reloads the console as well. When I display this out again, open this, we'll see that views for the page is equal to 3. So this is just a good way that you can come in and quickly start working with Logic Hop using our default conditions so you can test how Logic Hop works for page views, for viewing pages multiple times, and really get a sense of how you want to work with Logic Hop and seeing all the data that's available. I hope this is helpful as you're getting started with Logic Hop. If you have any questions, go ahead and email us at info@logichop.com.